welcome back.
feeling?
Yes, feeling great, feeling much better. Right. Wow. I love your necklace.
I know,
Bright
right? We
and
have to
loud.
thank Karen, the woman that only wears black or grey, and she gave me all her colored stuff. So this is one of them. I know, right? It's just so. I feel so royal. Anyway, let's introduce ourselves. You are
Right. Good afternoon, welcome back to Voices of Courage Asia. That this is the Transform with Courage series. Right. And I think the past few episodes, last episode, Anita, you were on your own, right? Yeah, good job on that. Right. So, this is a weekly live chat show where we share about courage, how to transform with courage, and the different topics that's close to our heart in the area of personal growth and development. And today's topic, what are we going to be chatting about, Anita?
yes. Let's talk about the bad F word, the four-letter F word. Okay, it is called fear. Okay,
Yes.
FER. Okay. Oh yeah. By the way, I'm Anita. Hi. I'm your all-round nice person, and I love all of you. Thank you for tuning in. Lilian was not well last week, so yeah, but she's back. So things will go back to normal. Let's all not fear. Okay. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Sarah.
Hello, Sarah.
Yeah.
Hope
So
you are
we're
feeling
talking
better
about.
also. Yeah.
Sorry.
Hope that she's feeling better also.
Yeah, man. I think
Yeah.
it's just that season. Everybody's having a little tummy ache. But anyway, today we're going to address and overcome my fear. How do I address it? How do I overcome it? So, Lilian, do you have a definition of fear? When I say fear, what do you think? What are your thoughts?
Uh, Fear to me, over the years, I have lived with fear, and fear is not no longer an enemy. In fact, fear, I have recognized that fear is just another emotion, right? And another
Mm.
emotions that help us to navigate our life. So, like I mentioned earlier before we started, it's just like anger, right? For example, in your anger, you can be angry, you can feel angry, but how are you going to respond to it, right?
Yes.
For
Yes.
some, they might just take a bottle and just throw the bottle at you, right? That's how some people may react to
Yeah.
anger.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So,
on a positive note, if you look at anger on a positive side as an emotion that is a signal to tell you that something is not right here, or your well-being is not being taken care of, or there's injustice. So it's kind of like there's a righteous kind of anger. So, and what are you going to do about it?
yeah.
So fear is just like another emotion. It is giving you a warning, a signal, or something that is probably unknown. That's why you feel very insecure. Yeah, and all that. I mean, we'll discuss a little bit more about that. I
Yeah.
think we have
We
a
have a
little video to
video.
show, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have a short video that I want to show you. It is cute already. So watch it and tell me about.
No, I'm not touching
Get
you
in,
because
get
I
in.
see
No,
your face.
no,
I'm
no.
literally, my mind is like this.
Dead giveaway. Get in there.
My mind's like, what is that?
I'm not touching a what is that?
No, but it's not like a bad one. It's like a.
No, you touch it with me then. Okay, I'll touch it with you.
not a
You
bad
go
one.
with one hand, I go with the other.
Are you petting it?
Yeah. Oh.
Are you really petting it? I'm not looking. I'm just looking to see if you're. Is she petting it?
Yeah.
Is she petting it?
Oh, I love it. Just put your hands in there.
Where's your hand? Just a lot.
I hate this game.
Yeah, I was trying to tell you to expand the view. Right. It's
Sorry,
okay. No worries.
sorry. I was busy on the YouTube side. But anyway, for those who watch it, these are three celebrities. Mila Kunis, one of the most beautiful women in the world. But what I liked about this video, it depicts fear to me perfectly. Okay, because it's a box, you can't see what's inside, and you have to go through life, right? by putting your hand into the box, meaning that when it comes to fear, you have to touch it. You have to address it. But what is that fear? Okay, we do not know, right? I mean, some of us have fear of this, fear of that, whatever, right? But we have to be brave to touch the fear, to address the fear. And what happened in that video, of course, is very cute. She had 2 other celebrity friends with her, and it was just cookies, chocolate chip cookie, the big size one that we all love, right? And what happened? She didn't dare to touch. So she told her, and her friend said, I'll touch it for you first. And the friend, Kristen Bell, was like, oh, like petting a cat, And then when her friend encouraged her to put her hand into the box, and immediately she took the cookie and went, So and then the lady reacted because she couldn't see. Mila Kunis couldn't see. So, but what happened is that she turned around and picked and saw the cookies. And what was her reaction after that? It was laughter. She smacked her friend's backside. And I believe during that time, she was like, oh, it was just a cookie. Why did I overreact? Okay. And that's the context I want to give all of you here about fear. Because it's the unseen, right? It's an emotion, as you said, just like anger. But fear, like anger, there is an outcome, right? You can throw things. You can feel a heart beating. You're very familiar with anger. You're very familiar with love. But fear is something that you always have a negative meaning to it, right? We've never seen fear as something positive. Okay? So what I like, Lisa Nichols quoting her, she said, fear is a projection into the future. As you see, right? The box, we do not know. Some people, fear is something you think about the future. It's not now. It's not a dog came and bite your leg. Wow, I'm scared of a dog now. No, it's something you project in the future that you allow yourself to be paralyzed at the moment. Example, the cookie, like Mila Kunis, right? She was paralyzed. She didn't dare to put her hand in, right? Even after her friend encouraged, she tried. But when her friend started playing around, she reacted again, and it paralyzed her at the moment. So I like what Lisa Nichols said. Fear is a projection into the future, so much so that it paralyzes you at the moment. And that's the negative connotation of fear. Your thoughts, Lilian?
Wow, you said it all.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you
done.
for lunch. You're done. Yay!
Yeah, I think I like what Lisa Nicole said as well. Fear is projecting into the future so much that it paralyzes you in the moment. Yeah. So it's funny, something that haven't even happened, right? And you keep talking, and it's the story. It's the story in your head. It's all the narratives in your head. Because you're actually creating it. It's something that haven't even happened.
Yeah.
Right. And you are already thinking about it. So, and the thing we want to understand, to be aware of, is also that that's how our brain works. Also, how our brain works is when you have the knowledge, you have certain knowledge accompanied with the emotion. We are actually creating memories, right?
Yes.
And we can actually do that without the actual thing happening yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's how powerful our brain, our mind is.
Yep.
So you are giving yourself that story, right? Of what if this is going to happen? What if that? What if this? What all the negative what ifs, right?
Yeah.
And you are also attaching it with a negative emotion. Yeah, and no wonder, our thoughts become beliefs, and that will drive our behavior. So you actually, it's actually like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You actually think it and created that fear and that outcome for yourself.
Yeah.
And then you live it out.
Yep. Yeah, it's true. I mean, it is all the what if, right? Let's say, for example, I can only share about my life, right? For example, embarking, going into partnership with you. I mean, I had all the narratives, right? That can just paralyze me at the moment. Who am I? You know, I don't have any skill set to be an entrepreneur. I never went to entrepreneur school. I've never had a business. I'm only a preschool teacher, which took a break and became only a housewife. Okay. And you know, what if I fail? I don't know this, I don't know that. And sad to say, I've addressed most of it, but I'm still addressing it as I go on. But see, when it comes to fear, when it comes to the what if, we always address the what if I fail.
Right.
Have we ever thought of addressing what if I succeed? What if I had that narrative in the beginning when Lilian approached me? Exactly a year ago. Yeah. And then and then I remember, if I had just said those narratives, what if I go there and I can learn to be an entrepreneur, I can learn from Lilian, I can learn the different set skills, you know, Canva, Facebook Live. Who have thought? I didn't even know where the button to press go live. Okay, that's how embarrassing it was. But if I have said those narratives, what if I succeed? I think my early journey going to be a social entrepreneur would have been a very different footing. Your thoughts, Lilian?
Yeah, no doubt about that. Yeah, I'm sharing to the Facebook pages.
Did that also.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I mean, coming back to your point about addressing your what if, I think majority, a lot of women that we come across, and you know, if you have conversations about your fears and concerns, right? Most of it will start with the what if negative. What if I fail, like you mentioned?
Yeah.
So I think the habit to cultivate is to train ourselves to think about the what if I succeed?
Yeah.
What if the opportunity,
Yeah.
instead of always looking at what is the obstacles?
Yeah.
It's actually very virtually, actually just looking between the opportunities and the obstacles. So yeah, one way to address and overcome your fears is, I think first thing first, I always go back to the blueprint, right? Is awareness.
Yes.
Yeah. So awareness about what is fear? Like just now, you know, the definition of fear, and what are the fears that are paralyzing you? Fear of judgment, you know, fear of public speaking, fear of, you know, not being fear of abandonment or whatever, right? So being aware, first thing first, being aware of what is fear and what are all the fears that are paralyzing you.
Yep.
And then you want to look into the address the what if, like what we are talking right now. Yeah. And if you are so fixated, okay, if you are so fixated about failure, right? Then the other advice that we want to, or suggestions that we want to introduce to you is, then just fail forward.
Yes.
Right? To me, there's no failure.
Yep.
There is no failure. There's only learning. You learn from every experiences. I mean, the infamous Thomas Edison, the light bulb, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the invention of the light bulb. Did he think that he failed, you know, 9,099 times?
Yep.
Or he told himself that, oh, he has found 9,099 or 999 ways that doesn't work.
I like the narrative, right?
Right. Yeah. So yes, think about failing forward. If you are very fixated to using the word fail, and fail forward. If not, then tell yourself there's no failure. I'm just learning. I learn from every experience. This doesn't work. What does? So I just try differently. Who knows how many times you try until it works?
Yeah. And then I like the ways about Thomas Edison, right? He just found hundreds of ways why it doesn't work. I mean, I like that because it really reminds me. Okay, I'll share about my daughter, right? Hey, ladies, I like the narrative.
Yeah.
What
Before you go into your daughter, let's take a look at some of the comments here.
Hey, Jack is already successful. Jack is already successful. You just need to have lunch with her. And then you'll know how successful her mindset is, how successful her business is. Jack is equivalent to success.
Yes.
Jack
So
is-
she
Jack no need
is
to-
now putting on the mindset of what if I succeed?
Succeed, right? Amazing. Oh,
Yes. And we have Jocelyn. Yes, yes. Don't let fear hold your future hostage.
yay.
It is a kidnapper of possibilities, abilities, and joy. So run from it and don't let it shackle us. Very nicely said.
Nice.
Yeah.
So fear is a kidnapper, right?
Mm.
Ah,
Don't let it hold you hostage.
man.
Yeah, you're about to share about
so,
your
I
daughter.
want to share a very personal story, with permission, of course. This time last year, I had my daughter going for first year of the university, right? And she was paralyzed. I use the word paralyzed with fear because of the unknown, right? Remember the box, you had to put your two hands in, right? She didn't know how to even take a flight by herself or pack her things and all that. So because she became so paralyzed, okay, there were few narratives she said about, to a point she would say, maybe I don't want to go. Maybe I take a leap year. Maybe I just stay back with you, mommy. Or, all that. And as a mother, like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Stay home and mop the house with me? Clean toilets with me? I mean, have I reduced you to that, as a mother? But what we did was sometimes when a person is having so much fear, what we did or what we can help, actually, like now we have a community, right? Women of Courage. We are in partnership, Lilian and myself and Brenda, and we have a power team, okay, of excellent ladies, but having someone to hold your hand to a point where I packed her bag. She didn't know what was in her luggage. I packed everything. Of course, I went with her to give additional support. The long and short of it is, guess what? She just left 3 days ago. She packed her bag 2 weeks before she left. She gave instruction of at least what she needs, what's the food she needs. My job was to go and buy. She booked her own, she checked herself in with her tickets, checked herself in, went alone, booked her taxi from the airport to where she need to go, book her things, pack her things, da 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 da, and then call us and go, hi, I'm safe here. So different for a person who was paralyzed. I mean, you should see the girl was lying down on the floor 1 week before we traveled. Literally, she was just so paralyzed that all she could do was stand up, go to the toilet, and eat. That's the only time she lifted her body. But this time was different, and then she gave instructions of what we. So it's really a story. What I want to encourage all of us, even those who are mothers, who have children, or even ourselves, right? How much would you? I like what Justin said, right? Would you allow this kidnapper to hold you hostage, or would you see fear, as what Lilian said, as an emotion? Yeah, it is an emotion, and you can see it. What if I succeed? What if I go? What if I went into partnership? What if I just open Google Doc? I didn't know it's such thing called Google Drive a year ago.
Right. I think this is where, we can see how powerful our thoughts are, our belief system are, the thoughts that we have, the narratives, the stories that we tell ourselves. It is so powerful. Behaviors are thought driven. So we really want to, from your sharing about your daughter, you can see the huge difference, right, of her behaviors when it changes, when her thought changes. Yeah. So you want to catch your thought. I always like to tell the community, catch the thought, catch your thoughts, right? And spend time to think about what you are thinking.
Yeah.
It is important to think about what you are thinking, because your thoughts will drive your behavior.
And I have to amen, and I have to hallelujah, and I have to ladies, woohoo, because it's true. And what I like about, even though we meet at 7 a.m., right, a group of us, okay, so what we do there, which I really like, we set the tone. We set the tone about how we're going, and a lot of the sharing that we do at 7 a.m., if you want to join us, just go to our social media, and the links are there. what we do is actually we get the mindset right. And a lot of the sharing was addressing our fears. If you just hear the little stories and sharing by the ladies, it's addressing, oh, I'm overwhelmed today, no business, fight with husband, fight with children, or whatever, right? So so it's really wonderful to address it. Anita, your daughter rose above her fear. She has love and support. She made a decision. Thanks, Jack. But she also made a decision to rise above her fear. She could make a choice and go, I'm gonna quit. She didn't.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
didn't.
So support is very
Yeah.
important. The other factors, just now from the video, you can see friends, right? Friends
Yeah.
encouraging each other, cheering each other on.
Yes.
Yeah, and doing it together. So therefore, the community of support is so important. And talking about the morning check-in, you want to really manage your time. Another way to actually address and overcome your fear is to manage your time well.
Yes.
You want to really spend effort, put a priority, or to manage your time to avoid the stress and the fears that arises, because you can be feeling so overwhelmed with so many different things that and unconsciously you are piling up on your plate until you're so overwhelmed with it. And then fear and anxiety start kicking in because you start to think about, oh, what if I cannot complete this? What if I fail to do this? And the cycle goes on. So one more area that you can help yourself is to look into your calendar, look into your to-do list. Right, look into your calendar, especially.
This morning, our friend Helen had at 4 a.m. She decided that she had 20 to-do lists just for today, and I was like, wow, But you know what's the best thing? She still do her and she was 7:30, right? She had to go to the gym. She still made time for that. I mean, that is talking about being overwhelmed, but not allowing it to control your life. I love that.
And prioritizing also. Prioritizing what is important for you. And you do the top 20%, right? Like in our last episode with Carol, we talk about the law of priorities. Yeah. So all these are techniques and strategies that you can help yourself to address and overcome your fears.
Yeah.
Okay, Jocelyn has something to say.
Ourselves. If you found the key to escape, do you still choose to be held captive for fear of the escape and facing what? I can't see the rest.
What's beyond?
Question to yourself. If you found the key to escape, do you still choose to be held captive for fear of the escape and facing?
So it's a choice, right? It's a decision.
Yes.
It's a decision.
Well
said. Like I always say, courage is a choice, right? To make an intentional action to create for your life.
Excellent. Yeah, it's true, right?
Right.
In fact, we do have the key, right, to escape. What's the key?
You're always actually once you make the choice to take ownership of your life. Now, I love. Okay, there's this saying that we come empty-handed, we come empty, and then we leave empty. I would not say. I have my own opinion about that.
Yeah.
My belief is that we come full. We are born full of potential, full of all the resources, everything that you need to navigate through this life is in you when we are born into this world. We came to empty ourselves. And during this journey, you discover all the potential, all the gifts and talents that you have, all the resources, the solutions, so we came to pour out. And so you have the keys. You have all the solutions in you to settle and address all the quote unquote, if you want to see it as problems, in your life, all experiences in your life.
I like what Jocelyn says. We always have a choice. With choice comes empowerment. Oh, done. I mean, Jocelyn is one person that she's a dear friend, and she's one person I've journeyed, in that sense, for the last year with a book, and I've seen she living the talk now. Okay, what she's typing, question yourself, found the key to escape, choice comes empowerment. she made a lot of difficult choices, and now she's busy. She's good busy. I like, okay, she's meaningfully busy, which I salute this crazy
the transformation that we see in her is
Exactly,
really
so
so
proud.
beautiful, right?
And then she still makes time to text and say, hey, catching up, huh? Finding out how you are. She still makes time. And that's just speaks so holistically and beautifully about her. But I coming back to about fear again. I remember I was talking about Helen, right? She had 20 things on her list, and I was motivated. So I have got 12 things on my list today, and I finished half. Oh, so happy because one of them is driving around the country today. So after this, I'm going to jump into my But anyway,
And I think one thing about to-do list, probably to share with our audience is, like we heard from Lisa Nichols, right?
Yes,
She mentioned
yes.
to look at the outcome, right? Look at the outcome. Don't just write to-do list. Don't just write send this, do that.
Yes,
you know, like write down the outcome of what you are going to do. What is the outcome of that? You are going to add value in somebody's life. You are going to like energize somebody's day, brighten up somebody's day. So with the outcome, you naturally will have all the solutions, the processes, the strategies that how you're going to do it. But when we focus on the outcome, we feel more motivated.
Exactly.
Right? We feel more motivated about
yeah
getting those things done.
But what I like, I mean, she said, right, name your task on your agenda should reflect your goal and not the process. And what she did was, Lisa Nichols is double my size last time, okay? And going to the gym and exercising is I think she rather take fork and poke her eyes, I think, less painful. But what she did was, instead of saying got to go to the gym, okay, or got to work out, okay, what she said was, I'm gonna capture sexy back. I'm like, yes. So she said the outcome, right? I'm gonna capture sexy back.
Right.
And then I'm like, so my to-do list today, like one of the big things I have to do, I have to deliver books and stuff to 6 people. Instead of saying, oh, I'm gonna deliver, I'm gonna visit Singapore today, and I'm gonna enjoy my car aircon because my house got no aircon. So and I have a drink and I'll make a fun out of it, right? So
you're going to be, 6 people are going to be so blessed by what you are going to send delivered to them. Right?
If want to say, wow, so good service, man. Of course. So I want to encourage all of us, instead of just writing your to-do list, meeting with so and so, you just go, I'm gonna change so and so's life. So you take
yes.
So it's really fun. Yeah. On that note, Lilian, any last precious words?
I think just want to remind all our audience that, how you perceive fear is how you're going to lead your behavior.
Yes.
Right. So take moments, take your time to really think about how you see fear, how you perceive fear. Okay? Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
What did she say, Truthly?
Journeying with me in my discovery walk and growth hike into exciting unknown to make a difference and impact. See, you all know, right? Reading this, Jocelyn is a writer, right? She's an author, right? She can put things like hike in walk and growth. Okay. Anyway, we get
she's flexing.
Yeah, she's flexing. Yeah. We love her. But again, it is so fun doing this with you, and I love doing this with you, Lilian. And it's just doing it right, doing it right, doing it well. But again, if you need to find out more, this is a Transform with Courage channel, okay, under Voices of Courage. We had a boot camp in April this year, and the ladies you were seeing commenting were the faithful participants that were blessed, and I believe their lives were transformed. And you need to find out more, go to Class Living, to our website, and sign up. No need to think fear lah, what if I don't have the money? Is it good enough? It's great. Okay, money will come. Okay, if you put your heart to it, you make all you need to do is make a decision. Okay.
Yeah. Again, I think the reminder to everyone is think of the outcome. Always
Yes.
think of the outcome. Think of where you want to see yourself 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years down the road.
Yep.
Right. So again, Transform with Courage Bootcamp is a form of support for you. Like you
Yes.
see in the video, there's support. So you don't want to do this alone. You
Yeah.
don't want to overcome and address all the different issues. Again, we'll go back to awareness. Sometimes, I mean, we all have blind spots. If you drive, you will know, we have blind spots. All of us have blind spots. And we need each other to support each other in the area, right? To show us our blind spots. And if you feel, if you need the strength, you need the courage, get yourself immersed with a community.
Yes.
To Transform with Courage Bootcamp is a community of support for you to actually break through from whatever fears you have. You want to do whatever limiting, self-defeating, self-destructive, self-forgetting, self-neglecting, whatever limiting beliefs you have. We want to tear them down so that you can break through and enjoy the results, the outcomes, the benefits, and live out your dreams, right? And then, like all these ladies who are, have breakthrough and are breaking through even more areas of their life and impacting their people in their sphere of influence, right? So yes, go to the link and click on it, and we will see you there at the bootcamp, right? So that's all for today. Yeah, I think time's catching up when it's very fast when we are having a great time. So we'll see you again next Tuesday, every Tuesday.
Yep.
Transform
And Thursday.
series. Yeah. So see you. This is Lilian signing off.
Bye, Anita here. Tuesday you see Carol. Okay, same time, same place. She's so pretty. Okay.
Bye.